Hey everyone, Scott Moak in studio, public address announcer for the Sacramento Kings. It's time for my favorite part of the show. Here are your top plays of the week. Big time throwdown. Starting us off strong is the flawless one in the wreck. Backdoor cuts, and look out! Bodies the defender.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA. Hey, Dave.
Well, thank you very much.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved. Been looking for more. David Banks. Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. On the wings, Curry and Barnes. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Brook Lopez. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for Seattle, we've got Wood. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Holmgren. We know there's lots of basketball to be played, Doris. However, for teams off to a cold start, is it time to panic, or when is it time to panic?
It's never time to panic, Kevin, because that is not going to advance your cause. I think you have to look analytically at what's happening. Do you have key guys out to injury? How many new guys do you have on your roster? Is there something in particular contributing to your tough times? But it's never, ever time to panic.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
A unique type of player. Chet with great length and skill. But the keys to reaching his potential will be durability and improving his strength.
Hey, Greg, Holmgren is thin, but as we both know, he's very tough.
He's aggressive and willing to take contact at both ends. He's also strong mentally. Can't wait to see what the future holds for this young man.
Kuzma can't get it to go. Here's Giddey. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That's outstanding footwork by Josh Giddey. Finish in the painted area. I can do that too.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. The wide open look here for Lopez. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Now here's Giddey. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Wood. Giddey with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Boy, the young fella knocking down the three to answer on the other end. Wow. Go ahead, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Barnes looking around. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. The kick out to Lopez. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Lopez has got 5 now.
You know, I think Lopez knows basically he can get his shot up over anyone. That stretch ability as a perimeter scorer is so important.
Here's Wood. And here is Holmgren. And he uses the glass on the layup. Holmgren's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Barnes outside. To the inside. Doncic. Tries to save it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Passes it to Giddey. And another three for Seattle.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Mavericks trail by 6. Doncic passes to Barnes. Back to Doncic. Trying to get open is Kuzma.
Wow, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander off his feet and sends it back.
Giddey, no one around him. And he overshot that one, missing. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
The Mavericks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Doncic kicks to Curry. Pass to Lopez.
And the offense early on limited to just jump shots.
Seattle leading by 4. Here's Giddey. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. Holmgren with it. Curry meets him. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 7.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Outside Curry. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Lopez, no luck. The Supersonics have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them.
Wise beyond his years, Giddey has a great feel for the game and terrific court vision.
Well, the other thing you love, Greg, is the size he gives you out of the backcourt. Obviously, he needs to improve his consistency from range, but he's got all the tools you must have if you're going to be an all-star in the NBA.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
What do you say, fans? Here, your Seattle dancers.
And so here is Dallas. 8-point game. Barnes outside. The pass to Kuzma. Dallas moving the ball around. Over in the corner, Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
Now, Luka Doncic is not shy. He trusts his range shooting, and you can see why.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Mavericks trail by 5. Barnes kicks to Curry. Back to Barnes. The kick out to Lopez. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Now here's Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Woo-hoo-hoo. The burst of speed from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
Passes it to Barnes. Pass to Kuzma. Whistle blows. Bucket is. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Finney-Smith. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl. And so for Seattle, their last game, a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. There's the pass to Porter. Here's Robinson Earl. Headed by Hardaway. Where, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
From the arc. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Mavericks ball.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. JaVale McGee's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Green in for Doncic. And so Green will bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 4. Here's Hardaway. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You can call him an underrated defender.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the tip.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Trying to get open is Lopez. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Supersonics.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Doncic is checked in for the Mavericks. Mavericks on D. Guarded by Hardaway. Inside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
For Seattle, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Now here is Hardaway. 1:04 left here in the opening quarter. McGee, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Doncic against Porter. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic feeling it out. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots. Goes back up. And the layup good by McGee. McGee's got it all tied up now for Dallas.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
When he's going, KPJ is a deadly offensive player. Can beat you in so many ways, including off the bounce.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play.
28.
Seattle ahead. They lead by a bucket. And the second quarter about to get started. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the floor for Dallas, we've got Green. JaVale McGee is out there with Barnes. Then there's Luka Doncic, and it's Curry in a shooting guard. Doncic kicks to Curry. Back to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
I'll tell you this, Luka Doncic will never turn down an opportunity to finish at the rim. He's elite and loves those opportunities.
To the paint, here's Holmgren. Nice pass, right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Green passes to Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Holmgren.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He could really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels. So dangerous.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Brook Lopez is checked in for JaVale McGee. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Josh Green. To the wing right side. Holmgren wide open. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is unselfish, and he's got excellent passing skills. Pretty play there.
Barnes finds Doncic. Back to Barnes. Just his first attempt. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Seattle leading by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Guarded now by Barnes. They grab their own miss. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Giddey. He kicks to Holmgren. And another 3 for Seattle.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Mavericks trail by 8. Dallas calls timeout. His team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Over in the corner, Doncic. Lopez outside. Barnes right side. Back to Lopez. Lock at 6. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Driving the lane. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Got him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage. Lopez has got 12 points in the game. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Holmgren. And another basket for Seattle.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. King said he's really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5. Wood in the post. He's against Kuzma. Wood with the bucket. Wood's got the lead up to 13 now for Seattle.
And, you know, he's got a wide range of skills inside. Wood's ready for whatever the defense throws at him.
Barnes passes to Lopez. The kick out to Barnes. Doncic outside. Launches it. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Holmgren can't hit.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Barnes outside. It's Kuzma top the key. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one. Seattle leading by 11. Giddey with it. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Here's Wood. Banked in off the glass. Wood's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander facilitating for his team right now. What a pretty pass.
Doncic kicks to Barnes. Trying to get open is Kuzma. And it's good for 2. Lopez has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Giddey the pass to Wood. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 5. Holmgren. And another 3 for Seattle. And doors for teams trying to establish culture and institutional values. What makes that possible? How does that work?
I think that begins from ownership through the front office and then down to the coaching staff and then finally to the players. But, Kevin, we know this. It can't be just talk. Show me, don't tell me. You have to be accountable to your teammates and to the organization.
A platoon swap here for Seattle. Dallas also making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Lopez. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Hardaway is subbed in for Barnes. Passes it to Porter. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Down low. It's stolen by Curry. On the wing, Doncic. Williams against Hardaway. Let's go. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Williams can't get it to go. Mavericks trailed by 14.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. And even without that 3-ball dropping for them, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Doncic. The Mavericks shooting. .31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Porter against Hardaway.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Curry.
2 minutes.
Knocked loose. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Sonics leading by 14. Hardaway with the steal. Kicks it to Curry. Outside Hardaway. Doncic outside. Here's McGee. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Guarded by Hardaway. Here is Porter. Clock at 4. And that one drops for him. And the Sonics lead by 16.
As he's gotten older, we've seen KPJ become a willing passer.
Outside Curry to the paint. Here's Finney Smith. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
From deep. Here's Porter. Second chance shot. No good on that one. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. They get it back. The shot's good from McGee.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Porter dishes to Williams. Back to Porter. There's 10 seconds left here in the second. Seattle needs to get off a shot.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to
With the score, 54.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that? Taking a look at the Supersonics. Kenny, how'd you see it?
And the game plan they went with was very good.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by.
And your Seattle dancer.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
They've got Porter, and it's Ware in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle.
Well, you know that Seth Curry will be aggressive regardless of where he is on the floor. Nice look inside there.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. A key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup, it was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, this guy's confidence from the outside is growing and growing. Gilgeous-Alexander with the three-point shot.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Mavericks trail by 13. Here's Doncic. Score of the basket, his fifth of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
There is no let up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close.
Wood with the bucket.
Well, you have got to be impressed with Josh Giddey's awareness of where his teammates are at all times.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Barnes outside. Back to Curry. Pass to Doncic. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Substitution for the Mavericks.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Green's checked in. Mavericks trail by 12. Doncic kicks to Barnes. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And he trims the lead to single digits. Kuzma's got 8 points.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Giddey the pass to Wood. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Holmgren kicks to Giddey. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game. The dish to Barnes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
There's so many evolving aspects to Barnes' game, right? The ability to get to the free throw line, just a work in progress.
At the line for 2.
Barnes hits them both. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And there's the pass to Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From 18 feet away. Holmgren can't hit.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Here's Doncic. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Giddey over Green. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Giddey's got his second basket of the game.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Barnes outside. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Seattle.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Giddey, no good. Mavericks trail by 8. Now here's Barnes. And he banks in the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Giddey against Green. Here's Holmgren. And the jump by Holmgren.
Reads the defense perfectly right there. Pretty dime by Josh Giddey.
And the Mavericks call time here. Chet Holmgren with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. 8-point game. Pass to Green. With the drive. Back to Barnes. Doncic outside. 6 on the shot clock. Alley-oop try. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Mavericks with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Lopez. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Doncic. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact. Now gets to the free throw line.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, and the dunk by Holmgren.
Well, you see that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an excellent decision maker, such a dependable catalyst for this offense.
Green dishes to McGee. Green up on top. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. McGee inside, and Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Giddey. And another basket for Seattle.
Josh Giddey taking the in-between game because that's what the defense conceded.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wood. Good work there as it goes. Wood's got 10 points in the game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Green. Pass to McGee. Feeds it to Barnes. Hardaway for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
How about the timing from Hardaway Jr. Looking very comfortable taking shots after catching the pass.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over to the wing. Holmgren with it. Barnes on him. Yep, that one goes. Holmgren's got 28.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Giddey against Hardaway. 11 feet away, and another basket for Dallas.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. He kicks it to Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Green taking his time here. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Curry's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Mavericks trail by 11. Outside, Green. Pass to McGee. Outside, Curry. Outside, Green. He's off on that one. Seattle goes the other way with it. At one point, they led by 16. It's off to Utah for them after this game as they take on the Jazz. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Outside, Williams. And that's a foul. Called on Josh Green. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul. Substitution for the Mavericks.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the third.
Luka Doncic.
6 to shoot. Outside, Williams. From downtown. Doesn't go that time. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Seattle ahead, up 11. And we're just... And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
We're not talking to each other.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Mavericks, Luka Doncic out there with Seth Curry. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 slot. No good that time.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Doncic kicks to Curry. From outside, off the mark. Sonics leading by 11. And Curry pulls it down. And so Curry will bring it up for Dallas. And Kuzma slams it in.
Well, Kuzma is a scorer by nature, and he wants to hunt his shot opportunities.
Giddey with it. Picked up by Kuzma. And the pass to Wood. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Pass to Curry. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Wood.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game. Barnes, he's checked in for the Mavericks. To the inside.
Substitution for the Mavericks.
Knocked away. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot is off. Nice D from Doncic. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Giddey finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And that's a guy who's willing to mix it up offensively and draw the contact and get that opportunity for the old-fashioned and one. We see you, Josh Giddey.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Doncic, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Mavericks trail by 10. Curry is inside. Giddey defending. Barnes outside. Passes to Lopez. And he makes good on the layup. Lopez has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Mavs.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
And it's the Mavericks on the break. Here's Curry. Rebound by the Sonics. At one point, they led by 16.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
And he makes the first. Isn't it great? The NBA is becoming a global product. More games are scheduled overseas. Doris, any locations you'd like to go to call a game? Maybe you and I could do a game in the Bahamas. How does that sound?
I love it, Kevin. If they're tipping it up, I'd love to be there. And think about it, beyond the travel and the opportunity to see the world, the opportunity to expose new fans to this game that we love so much, certainly not something to take lightly.
Shoots a three. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Mavericks trail by 8, out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Sonics lead by 10.
This guy's got tremendous length for his position, so at 6'6", Gilgeous-Alexander confident attacking in the paint.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
And play stops, whistling what looks to be an illegal screen.
And that's going to be his fifth, guys. One more and he's done.
Time call here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Guys, I had a chance to find out what Wes Unseld Jr. discussed with his players. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
I think we've certainly seen Kyle Kuzma grow in his maturity and understanding about the game. It's not always about the scoring. It's what contributes to winning, and he has really grown in that aspect.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wood. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
To the middle. Kuzma passes to Lopez. And that one, good.
And really trying to work the ball inside here and starting to get results. A lot of that offense coming in the paint here in the second half.
Well, you have to like the length of Brook Lopez and the fact that he understands he has that advantage on both ends of the floor.
And so Curry will bring it up for Dallas. Trailing by 4. Kuzma kicks to Curry. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
The pass to Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Pass to Curry. Dallas moving the ball around. Kuzma, that's good.
Well, there's an efficiency and a flow to what's happening on the offensive end for Kyle Kuzma right now.
Seattle has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Good on the shot. Giddey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Passes it to Doncic. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
I'll tell you, tough first half, puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
Gilgeous-Alexander makes it off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in just the second half. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Doncic. Barnes outside. Back to Doncic. To the inside. Trying to get open is Kuzma. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Doncic. Lopez has got 24.
He's unguardable. Nobody been able to contain him here in the fourth quarter. Now 4 or 5 from the field.
Seattle calls timeout.
It's time for T-shirts. And your Seattle.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Brook Lopez.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Barnes finds Doncic. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. For Seattle, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Giddey goes back up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
It's on Luka Doncic.
Listen, he's going to get stronger, but you talk about guile and the willingness to battle down low. Josh Giddey is more than up to the task.
Doncic outside. Lopez inside. That one doesn't go. Down low. To the paint. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 35 in the game.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Holmgren with the steal. Jumps up. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow. A play that might come to define this game.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. The second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the strike there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
The kick out to Lopez. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
3.
Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Now here's Giddey. Defense right on him. Wood can't hit. Mavericks trail by 4. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
.56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry against Giddey. Now the pass to Wood. A three-pointer, no good. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses off the left iron.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment. What a moment for Gilgeous-Alexander in the clutch. Yes, sir.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're down by 3. 24 seconds left in the game. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic, bounce pass. Offensive rebound. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one goes on wood.
And a big with impressive accuracy. Lopez might not be the soft target they were looking for here.
And he does get the second one. And that brings them within 2 here. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just look those last seconds away.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, despite his young age, has always been rock solid in his confidence. Here's a big-time moment for him to deliver.
Dallas calls timeout. They're behind by 3. There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Here's Curry with the 3. The 3 won't fall. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Lopez, second personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
When you look at Josh Giddey's overall skill set and combine that with the 6'8" size and the point guard mindset that he has, he is special. The playmaking, the willingness to score it in tough spots. This guy has got a bright future.
So we see the Sonics get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got the sense that the fans